time! Hello, fans. Boy, am I not used to this time slot. I haven't been doing Saturday streams or streams this early in a long time. I guess I did a maybe early-ish stream once when we were off work on a Monday randomly. But whatever, I definitely haven't been doing Saturday streams in a long time. I don't even know if anybody watches at this time slot, but if you are here, welcome. It is the only downside to the weekend streams is that we like to take a full advantage of the fact that we don't work so we can start streaming a lot earlier. But at the same time, I don't think anybody watches streams at this time. So it does kind of get that weird sort of, you have more time, but come to the yes buts. You can start earlier, you can get through more of your game, but nobody will be watching for the first half of the stream. Oh well. I just want to make progress on the game. It sucks to, like, play an RPG and then have it only last, like, 2 hours. Like, well, I beat one boss and did one dungeon, that's it. That's all I get to do to play, if that, even. Versus, you know, if I get to have anywhere from 4 to 6 hours to stream, then I can maybe make a little bit more progress. And that's nice. Get, like, a whole chapter done or something, I don't know. Depends on the game. But I've been making do with the very short streams up until now. And I'm probably like halfway through the game or so. Somewhere between 1/3 to a half, depending on how long it is. I'm gonna assume half, though. But, yeah, since Cersei doesn't have anything in particular to stream at the moment because, she's second-guessing the games that she wanted to play initially. Because she didn't have very good experience with either the last 2 games she streamed. And the next games on our list are like, oh, the next game in this series of both of those. And she's like, maybe not. Unless they go really cheap on sale. But it's like, why pay the money for something that's a sequel to a game that you didn't enjoy as much as you hoped to, I guess, is the best way to put it. Not that they're like terrible games or anything, but she had higher expectations and they were not met. That's the best way I could put that. But, yeah. She's gonna hold off on that and try to figure out something else. So instead of having a no stream today, we're doing a slime stream. Which is good for me, because now I get to invest more time in in this game, I guess, and this stream. And if I spend time just yapping to nobody like this, it doesn't hurt me as much, because yeah, sure, it cuts into my game time, but when I have several hours to play, I'm not too worried about the half hour I waste rambling about nothing. But when it's only like 2 hours and you cut off like a quarter of that just rambling, that's pretty bad. We don't want to do that anymore. But yeah, I think I have run out of rambles anyway, since there's no chatters right now. No one to bounce off of, so I can kind of just hop over to the game. But as always, I have this weird 2-computer capture card setup that's very complicated, so I do have to, like, step away, go to another computer, wrestle with that computer to get the game to come on stream, so you know the deal. It's gonna be, it's gonna take a second, but I think every time I do this, I get a little bit smarter and maybe get a little bit better at managing it, so hopefully it'll go very smoothly today. Let's see. Yes, it just works. Okay, I got it down now. I figured out how to use my capture card properly and my setup. Yay me.
Visions of mana!
It didn't get all laggy this time on the audio. A lot of times when I start it up, it gets like all choppy for some reason, like the very start. This time it's like fine, which is interesting as well. I think, oh, another fun thing that's random I just thought of that nobody cares about. So for those of you who aren't Twitch streamers, you might not know this, but there is a whole like sub goal that's at the top of the stream there that has a little bar that's like, that's from Twitch itself. They offer that to you, and they have a variety of different colors that you can pick from. And since we all have different tastes and themes that we go with, every time, basically each of us have a different color for ours. So it's not universal. It just changes based on who's streaming. But all the themes have names. And the funny thing is that the one that I picked that I like the best of them is called Mana. Which is kind of ironic that I'm playing a Mana game and my theme is Mana. Funnier is that while she's not playing this anymore, the last game that Daedra was playing was Rune Factory, and her color theme is called Rune. So it seemed like it was just trying to like match up to our games at one point. Anyway, last thing, we got all the classes unlocked because we got the last elemental vessel weapon. I guess not weapon, but elemental vessel, whatever you call it. We defeated the Benevolent of Darkness, Zabel Far. And now we have to go to Light Place to go track down... Well, it's ultimately going to end up with fighting that Benevolent, obviously, but we have to track out some stuff first. Maybe meet the Alm of Light, potentially, if there is an Alm of Light. We don't know yet. I forget who the Benevolent of Light is, too. Like, Zabel 4 I remember. That one stood out so much that I can remember the name of that one. But I'll be honest, I don't remember, like, almost any of the Benevolent names. They're just like, who are you again? Let's see. I think we're okay enough on gear right now. So I guess I'll just... Oh wait, there's a little thing here. Side quest? What do you want? Catch double the fence, there we go. Probably not something I never do any side quests, by the way. Maybe one day. If they have flight, I hope there's flight in the game. Because if I could just fly around and backtrack to anywhere in the world... Or at least if the meridians work for worldwide, because the problem with the meridian is you can quick jump, but only for the region you're in. So I can't go back to the first area and do the side quest there, because the meridian won't let me go back there. I guess maybe I could get on Vuskov and find it, and then swim that way since we got there by boat, but I don't know. Backtracking isn't easy. So I need a way to easily backtrack so I can knock out all these side quests one day. Anyway, he wants the... So you want to touch it to be cursed? I didn't want to be cursed. I have to fight them. They are in the Passagin Tome Spire. I also set this as the primary now, because I'm not in anywhere near the other one, so let's just try to get to that one before we leave. Where's that? Oh, it's in the Tome Spire. Oh, that's easy enough. That's in the Tome Spire. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to jump. I like that the jump button's the same as the talk button. That kind of gets a little tricky. No. When you move to the Tome Spire.
Where to next?
There we go. Alright, so we gotta, like, just farm some enemies. It should be an easy one to complete. I need the levels anyway. Alright, so where are these monsters? The show. I'm not good at finding monsters in this, especially in this dungeon because it's so confusing. I mean, I should use delay. Cause he's got the light thingy. Defeat. It's gotta be Dane's life. I don't even know what that is. Have we even encountered an enemy with that name before? Oh, okay, it's just these things. Oh, that's what... Those weird floating sword guys? Like, they've been in the series since, like, at least Secret of Mana. I remember them. They were in the... whatchamacallit? The ruin area. That's when they first appeared. Was it Pandora? I think it was like the Pandora ruins. When you first see these sword guys.
Thinking a fight with us was foolish.
But the wizard guys are from Trazimana. They're Altanian. They were the Altana troops. Soldiers, I guess. Whatever you want to call them. Yeah, it's 3 in that battle. This should be easy then. Because they seem to be like one of the only 2 types of enemies you fight here. I suppose we don't have like the chess piece enemies. They look like the chess knights. That seemed like it would fit here too. They went here. And then swing across. We Yeah, this one doesn't have it. It's got the dragon guys instead. And the gremlins.
What a nuisance.
Hey! That's not fair. I don't want to fight you.
Thanks.
Can I just like leave?
Retreat to fight another day.
Free where to go from here, though. Oh, wait, down there. No? Wasn't it an exit before? Because this isn't anything. That's a good shit there. Okay, now... Oh, I see. You have to go up here to get to the tunnel. But are the sword guys over here? I need to fight more of them. Furious. Oh. Yep, it's got the Succubus Inspectors. Like, every battle seems to be a different group, so this is gonna be difficult. And so it's hard to fight the enemies you want to fight because they just spawn other shit instead. I easily get past these guys. I'm half wondering if I should just go back to the entrance. Can I do that? Sure, there are 2 meridians. But they're like near the end. So not...
We should be off.
If I just go here, that take me back outside. Okay, takes me back to the first screen. Then I can just reload, or re-roll, whatever you want to call it, the first battle, and see if I get the sword guys again. That seems like the most efficient way of doing this, and because there's like, you have to go so far, like, to get to an... Oh wait, the battle's not reset? Oh no, the battles didn't reset. They just say, leave. Come on.
There's our next stop.
When you want more battles, they don't give them to you. It's like you get 1 for every 24 hours. No, we're not doing that, buddy. Alright, let's try this again. If I leave and go back in, hopefully that first battle will reset. So that I can fight the stupid sword guys again. I need to hunt them for this quest. Is it the same battle every time? Is it the same battle every time? So I just have to like fight this one battle at the entrance each time to grind it. That's how it works.
Look what the cat's.
Monster hunting is very hard in this game now.
My aim is
Usually because enemies are so spread out,
It's useless to
and they try to have like every single group of enemy at once. So basically, in a map, you only get like the enemy type like once or twice, and a giant region is like really difficult. Like they were a little too diverse with their enemies, I think. Like I think in the first area, there is I think I think too many times, but in the first area, I believe there are, I want to say 6 or 7 different enemies types alone, which is too many. Like usually in a JRPG, you have like what 3 different enemies, maybe 4 tops, and one in the first area, in like one actual area. And no, like let's have like 6 or 7 of them. It's like
Where's our
why?
next stop?
So if you want to hunt a specific one, good luck. Because you're probably going to find one of them, and then you have to walk like 5 minutes to find another one, because it's such a big open world. And the next enemy, the next battle you fight's not going to be the enemy you want. So yeah, this is very difficult. I could go through this entire dungeon, the whole way, and probably never find another group of those sword guys. Or maybe I'll find one at best. But that'll be it. And I don't want to do that. Like maybe if I go to the second meridian, there'll be like sword guys like right there, potentially. But since they're right here, why bother with that?
This looks promising.
This will do it right here.
You're not getting away. Nice timing. Luna Glow. Holding up. Moving. Keep them coming.
Letting it away. I don't learn to move. Just plant me here.
What? You. Okay, so now I gotta go back to the person.
Now where's our next stop? Get it together.
You're on fire. You looking a bit hot today, Morley. Alright. I just... Put me across, sure. The quick jump to key spots and times is very useful. I'll give it that. Because of how massive the world is. But where was the person I was looking for? Here goes that NPC. It's a dead dare shot. That was on the way to exiting. To save the meridian, I had to have. There's gotta be in this general area, I didn't walk very far. Where are you, person? Oh, you're right, I go over here. Asher, I jumped over this fence here.
Oh. That was a great new experience.
Alright, now on to the main quests. I see a trick chest over here. I didn't get that going in, that's weird. It's like right here.
Let me
What am I
see.
doing?
This might be useful.
And then we just call our buddy Vuskov. Not yet. Gotta get the item. Nope,
Yes.
just fall in the water. Can I call Vuskov from here? No, I can't. And I think I have to actually technically be on the beach. So I here probably will work. Yeah. Did I drink? Ocean. Yes, it is. Where am I going? Wait, is this motion control? I'm like moving the controller and it's just like kinda it's being weird. It was like
that's the
move me
stuff. Just
camera.
feel that sunlight.
It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
This is why he moves so fast, because before we like short distances, so it was like over in a second, but like now it seems like there's an actual valid reason because this is far away.
I hope we learn something about Delafos and Cerulia.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
A love that withstands time, huh? Hina.
He's not idea over Hina. I can't blame him though. But he's gonna have to lose her anyway. Still, kind of a crap. He could have had more time with her if it wasn't for idiot Warren. Idiot Playhouse.
Wow. It's like a curtain of light.
It's the
It's a
Aurora.
delay area.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person.
why you went to travel the world.
Who? None of your business, Julie.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up.
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Terratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately,
Inconvenience?
our scheduled performance of Delafos and Cerulia has been delayed indefinitely.
Hear that?
Of course.
Delafos and Cerulia. Just what we came here to see.
Not good.
He's not
We've
there.
come a long way for a cancelled performance.
There appears to be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
Well, there have been a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something to do with naming the Om?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light. If we cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We cannot turn a
They
blind
tell the
eye
actors
to
to
their
get their
plight.
butts in gear.
Let us ask the actors how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go.
More people
Better
being
check on the
selfish.
performers and see what's
I
the
don't
matter.
feel like acting. I don't
Hope it's
care if
nothing
my town gets
serious.
destroyed. I'll just die, no problem. Dude, just put on the damn play. Everybody in this game is so selfish.
Grizzly! Yes!
They should call this game selfishness of
Got
mana.
some syrup.
Can I read out to you? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go on this.
Nice!
Trust in this ship. Like, if I steal a ship's chest, that'd be kind of bad. But nah, it's not happening. Yeah. Get us all the stuff too. Oh, there's another chest.
This is I'm kind of excited. This might be useful. Taking this?
Random items in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Anything else? Oh. Back there is. I wouldn't have gotten here if I didn't know the tip, guys.
Taking this?
There's another one. Is it just a meridian?
Let's plan our next move.
Things shine a lot brighter when you're further from them, but when you get close, the light's like, okay, you should be able to see it now, so it disappears. I wish it would just stay lit. I'm not good at tracking things. It's really weird we got the light vessel when we did. Like, you'd think you'd get it from here. But whatever.
Yes. Grizzly. Got some syrup.
Interesting, the light place doubles kind of the snow town. It's very wintry. It reminds me of the stage for Ash's team in KO 15. Where you have like the weird gear made of ice, but everything's also kind of feels like light. It's like a kind of combination of icy and light. Probably because of Elizabeth. Like, that's both of those things are her vibe. I was looking for you. Aw, no new couple wishes? Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. Give me a fairy acorn at least.
Taking this?
Welcome. What will it be?
I can buy couple wishes.
Please stop by
I'm
again.
stingy. I want to pay money. I want to pay syrup. Oh, side quest. The Playhouse brought up all these costumes, or all this material for costumes and might be put on plays. That's irresponsible. I don't know where that is. Still me high. Feels like a family feud. That way.
Yes. Let me see. A rare item.
Is it really that rare? It's just incense. Look, I see one over here.
Let me see. Is this?
Oh, nice. Couple wishes. A fox?
Taking this?
Deviant Arctic foss in this terrain. Brown foss doesn't really blend in very well with snow.
Taking this. Yes! Let me see. A rare item!
Miracle cookies. I never use the cookies. I keep forgetting about them. Well, the problem with the cookies is that, like, anything that's a modifier for battles runs out too fast. The battles, like I said before, are too spread out. So if I use, like, an item, say, oh yeah, you get more experience or more money or whatever for your battles for, like, X amount of time, I can only find, like, 2 battles in that amount of time because of how spread out they are. So I can't really make use of them very well. Alright. Bah! Dan? What's it doing? I couldn't press any buttons. So it won't let me do the side quest until
Let me see.
until later, I guess. I have to be sent there by the plot. They won't let me go early. I don't like that. Actually, at this point, I should just work to... Playhouse?
Let's use the
That is where I'm
meridian to
supposed to
travel.
go. What location did I not unlock? I've been to the Grizzly Exchange. That's weird. I can literally walk there, but you won't let me warp there. Whatever, game. Actually, let me go back to the Meridian first and
Where
save my
to next?
goodies. It's the only way you can save in this game.
Let's
It's
try
written
our next
outside of
one.
town, kind of, at port. But some of the town do that instead of in town, where it's more convenient. But I guess it doesn't matter where you have to fast travel. Yeah, see, you can only travel within the continent. I'll have to find a way to ask the sales to other continents, I guess.
Can't be. Telephos?
That's gonna be the actor, right?
Why, yes, I will be playing Delphos in this year's show, but please save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
Is kind of my
What's
enemy.
this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play, and after so many auditions to land a role.
Why can't you just read
Yes,
the
she's-
script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time.
That
It
actor.
would be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an alm of light, how will we ever face the mana goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a
He's
Delphos
dramatic.
lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Ah, I need some fresh air.
God, he's such a theater
shame
guy.
to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Telephos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
That's different.
I almost thought we were talking to the real Telephos for a second. Okay, Pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor.
Man, Coach, everybody just taking a seat. You know there's no play, right? Or are you, like, attending this? I'm in the play now.
It's no use.
Okay, now we're off
I
the stage.
cannot remember a single line. Should we turn
Hey, it's a
the
fairy.
production into a pantomime?
That won't help if we can't
Improv.
recall the plot of the show. You're the troop leader. What now?
Just improv it. It's fine.
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her. My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troupe. I am also playing the lead in our production of De La Fosse and Cerulia.
Cerulia.
I think.
You are. Don't forget how important you are to the play.
My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting. You cannot. Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on. A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about De La Fosse and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvid's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end.
Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles. I beg you!
What about you? We can't remember yours
Sure.
still.
Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please.
How? How are they practicing their parts if they can't remember their parts? That doesn't make any sense.
The
What are they
Lumina Lantern
practicing?
sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
Hello.
We can't jump here. Where's the De La Fosse? Is he just outside here? No, somebody else. Who are you?
What was it again? I was De La Fosse's enemy, right? Or was it his ally? Oh,
He looks really torn up about forgetting his part. Get out the lantern already!
It's already out.
my! What a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
It's like he's hypnotizing him.
Eureka! I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in De La Fosse and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. De La Fosse and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General De La Fosse, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. De La Fosse spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. De La Fosse takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Delafos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
No, he could.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
I mean, he's fighting now, so I don't think that injury stopped him
He
from fighting
sacrificed his
permanently.
arm for her. That takes courage.
I know what they're trying to do here. They're trying to make Delafos sympathetic. Look, he's a sympathetic villain. He's blah blah blah. You gotta feel bad for him. Well, they failed to make Orin sympathetic for me. As much as they tried very hard. We'll see if they can do better with Delafos, but I am holding my breath on that one. I'm not holding my breath on that one, I guess I should say.
Did I enter from stage right or left? Oh dear, this won't
Left.
do
It's
at
always
all.
left.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role
That's
playing to the
good.
professionals. But you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze has cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
Why, you're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me?
Spoilers.
Delafos and Cerulia, Act 2.
Is Act 2 really
Delafos
metal?
gains
I guess it's a
mastery
3-act
of
play.
the Mana
That's
Sword.
typical.
Delafos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Delafos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This
I'm
fairy
still
tells him
bandaged.
of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Delafos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Delafos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
I guess.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
In the first person view, apparently. See, if their Prodigies are not smart enough for it. But obviously the fairy's gonna have to show up again when the Alma Light is appointed, right? They should shake down the fairy and ask her about Delafos. Since it was just said that the fairy appeared to Delafos and offered him the sword and everything like that, they should ask what she knows. She'd be very helpful. So far this fairy has not really been very useful. She's just been yeah, sure, I'll just appear if I feel like it and appoint an arm. The world can be destroyed if I don't do this, but I'll just do it if you appease me kind of nonsense. They really need to hold her more accountable. So I would actually interrogate the fairy next time she shows up. It's the perfect time to do it. And you're not gonna have any more chances because there's no more alms after this.
The goddess's heroic... No. The goddess's own... Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast.
Nobody.
In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen. Delafos and Cerulia. Act 3. Delafos' epic journey. At the behest of the mana goddess, Delafos traveled the world, sword in
Is he a
hand,
text?
subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Delafos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved.
Moving
Delafos
on,
was
then.
unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia.
Did she die?
Someday, I swear I will return to you.
Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved! They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
We're lucky the Lumina lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
But the Delafos actor.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go.
Oh well, screw him, I guess.
We gotta get
We
the
don't care
troop
about
leader
that
to
guy.
remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
Do a loop around? I guess I did a loop around.
Yes!
Oh, he's here now. We even used the lantern on him.
If it isn't the arms! Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Oh, no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here.
Benevodon
We'll
alight.
check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
Maybe he'll use Delafos' moveset. Oh, that'd be stupid.
No, not the sky. It was so pretty before.
Let's check outside. This could be something much more serious than a missing lead.
Yeah. That's what the fairy actor said. Uh-oh. The real
Wait a second.
Delafos.
Aish? What are you doing here?
No, I'm joking.
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished. Did I not?
It was actually
Please
faster than I
note that I
expected.
do not bring glad tidings, however.
Yeah, no, I can
I
see that.
observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendell. The Temple of Wendell,
Of course,
as I'm
Wendell.
sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental
Yes, I
power
do know
of
that.
darkness, namely
priest of light
knowledge,
used to live
and that
there.
of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendell.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delafos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delafos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing wandering off in that direction earlier.
Why did she do
Oh
that?
dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment,
Guy's the
I
most
mistook
flamboyant
that man for
Delaphos.
Delaphos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, you got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
I love that, like, they have somebody that's dressed up as the main villain and is just super flamboyant and the polar opposite of the serious badass. It's hilarious. This was a good plot point. I love this game. But yeah, I'm surprised that Window wasn't the place where we had to make pilgrimages for the alms. Like, they showed like, oh yeah, that was the history. I guess I want to change it up and not make it like a direct ripoff of Trials of Mana. But like, that's where I expected all the pilgrimage stuff to go. But no, they're like, oh, we're gonna go to the water place instead. It's like, okay. But Window's still here for historical reasons, I guess. Oh, I should actually, before we do that, go back to Meridian and save all those cutscenes, so I don't have to redo that. There's probably that Meridian inside the light tower, but
Let's rest up.
I don't want to risk that. This first I can get
Let's
in.
use the Meridian to travel.
I don't know why the town have locked off from fast travel.
Dear Delaphos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
Uh-oh. The real Delaphos is gonna show up on this, isn't she?
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
No, she's possessed. I'm afraid that she's gonna run into actual Delaphos, and that's gonna make things very complicated. Like, and he's still rather releasing the Benevodon.
Beloved Delaphos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem
He
to
doesn't
know
have
what
weird
she's doing.
traits.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
This is a place that they wouldn't let me go to last time. Which is fine. And to gather pelts anyway.
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
You never really dress for the cold.
This reminds
with
me
your
of when Palomino went off on
sandals.
her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
She's gonna be the Alm of Light, isn't she? They put too much focus on her.
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always.
Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
You just said she was
There
not
is
in
a
her right
chance
mind.
that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light, appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I mean,
I
always
shall
was.
leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
Oh, so you're not helping us.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah.
You try to be a theatrical
Be careful.
guy. I'm surprised on a meridian right there. Be like, maybe there'll be one right inside. This place is completely different than the outside.
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Yes.
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart
Just not
isn't a bad
physically.
thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
So you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
Yeah. I'm guessing the whole world being split and other round thing is supposed to explain why there are no like Sproutlings in Trials of Mana. Though they don't really get into like why there's no like dragging people either. Some like weird thing in it, or the whatever Palmy is, like a squirrel person. They had beastmen, so they have some non-human creatures. They have dwarfs still. What else do they have? Honestly, they're mostly humans. There's a few non-human stuff. There's like way more non-human creatures in this one. But it's because the world was different back then and they had different realms that collided. I guess. Reflections? Oh, that makes sense. This what Luna is all
Let's
about,
continue.
finding cave entrances. That isn't doing anything.
If I angle it this way...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel.
Hurry, get it. It wasn't a
Taking
challenge.
this. Nice, got it.
We need to readjust it? I just have to adjust this one, actually. Right? You know? Yeah. IS one? Can't move that. They feel like I need to create another bridge to get across. They just go this way. Frozen floors. When walking on icy ground, your character will slip and slide. Ha, funny. Oh, these are jackals. We need those.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
We use fire. Oh, wait. Delay probably isn't the best for this area. I should use... Val? Because you have the fire stuff.
Keep them coming. Nice timing. Fireball. Gotcha. Keep them coming.
A fearsome foe.
Use ID. Okay, it's like half of my health I needed. So that's pretty good.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it?
Well, you may want to ask them.
What have you got? Interesting.
So she did die, and that's why he went crazy. And he curses the... I guess he curses the goddess for sending him on that quest so he could be with his lover. Even though he did what what she told him or asked of him. He lost the love of his life in the process because it took so long. My guess.
Come on. And with that, we've changed locations.
They just zip across. Yeah, there's an item there, but oh well. Where am I now?
I'll be taking this.
In there.
Up here.
Then that not move this nearer. Get right that one up. The heck? I can't go on the line. How do I get that?
Should have watched my step.
I don't know how to get on the thing now. It said cross before, like it won't let me redo that. Like, I don't know where I can get on. You do it there. Oh, I can. Oh, I see. I have to actually.
If I angle it this way.
Oh, okay. It works. That's what I was looking for, is when I could move.
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. Is that voice Telephos?
Obviously. Well, it's not the actor, that's for sure. You sound flamboyant enough. Not these guys. I'm only these guys. Hodos.
We shouldn't get too cocky.
Oh, spirits!
Go for it.
Fireball! Ask for your assistance.
You're not getting away.
I should change her spells. She needs. Does she not have fire? I'll have to review her stuff. I guess I can have her use Thunderbolt for now. I'll have to review her stuff after battle though.
You're not getting away. Nice timing. Stuck. Keep this coming.
I can't get out. Jeez.
Think you can handle this? You're not getting away. Nice timing.
One rival remains.
I survived. Somehow.
I just removed all the fire stuff. Yeah, so I want to focus on a different element. Oops. Explode. There. Use fireball. He's not in the party, so it doesn't matter. At least I have fire diversion too. My wear kinda sucks. Use fire diversion. Or we had his teeth from there. Lights. Wait, did I just come from there or did I come from here? I think this is the way I came from. This is not like the window I know. This is new.
The Dugbears will love this. If I angle it this way...
Would it be useful? Yeah. So it's not quite as obvious. Can we get over there?
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
I found the... But then... How do I get over there? Doesn't actually help. Even...
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
So now I need to have something else that can get me over here.
If I angle it this way...
I think that's what I need. Then I can move this one and the bridge should still stay up. Maybe? It's hard to see when that's the one you need to cross to try this. Okay, it does work.
If I angle it this way...
Got it. Gives me that bridge. And now I'm over here. Can make...
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
There we go, that bridge. Puzzles.
The Dud Bears will love this. Nice. Got it. The Dud Bears will love this. Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine.
Hopefully we get some... Impressive.
Is good. Here we go.
What? Let's continue. And with that, we've changed locations.
That where I wanted to go, though? I ain't explored either path. That might have been a mistake. I'm sure I missed something when I go in the left side. But you know,
Riz
Riz
had
was
to
gonna
travel
take
the
me.
whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by
Yeah.
himself? I can't imagine me and Ramco trying to do the same.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
I need more of those jackals.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard.
Elemental! Fire diversion!
My gratitude! I think we can use the vessel.
We have
It's go much better when I
procured a
let
pretty prized
telling me to use
possession.
fire. Raise.
All right. A welcome find.
Anything good? Doesn't always have the best stuff. What's interesting? This kind of cool. trying to figure out which one I want to prioritize for him. I mean, if you grind, well, the thing is that it's not tied to your level, so I don't know if you can really grind the the plot stuff. I guess you could like maybe farm the coins that let you expand it, but maybe not. So you kind of have to prioritize certain ones for what you think is gonna be the best to use. That's good for ninjas, though. Maybe I should be looking at the wood ones. Seconds. Okay. That's done a ninja move? What twins are considered ninja moves? That's a ninja move. That's not what I have? Magic. Didn't he give me more ninja moves? Water diversion. Somehow not into the water element. Useful right now. Is that all I get is water and fire? I guess I have dirt. Is there any more ninja moves than that? I don't see any. So it's not that great if there's only like 3 ninja moves in the game. I guess 4. Most of this stuff is just magic. Yeah, I don't have anything in particular to give to him. What about Val? Slingshot Plus. Toast. Ooh, that's actually cool. But partly when he uses the Clash Strike. Maybe fortify your shield. Do we have a thing for that? Or it's just like the elemental shields we're talking about. Did we do that? Protection. And have the ice shield. Leaf shield. Mega Man power. I need ice protection, but I don't think he has that. He just has ice saber. But no flame saber under the fire one. Actually, under here for some reason. Lock one. Yeah, I'm gonna overdo it, Val either. We'll save him. I've come into me situation where like, oh, I need that skill, and then I don't have the points for it. Wait, how? Did I get turned around again? Or both sides of this the exact same thing? I'm having a slight frame rate dip. Hold on. I think I forgot to do something on my computer, my other computer. Forgot to set my GPU to maximum performance, so it might not be working full power to make sure the game runs correctly. Where am I? Still lagging though. Ugh. Bother turn the settings down, I think. Be down to standard. Hoping that was what it was. Are both these sides exactly the same? Or am I going nuts? And this one bridge with lagging. Doesn't matter what graphics I'm on. It just lagged for this one bridge randomly. I'm confused. Why does it do that? I mean, here's what I'm trying to do.
Right. And with that, we've changed locations.
Where the heck are we? Oh, right in the battle, apparently.
You're not getting away.
Just kind of want to try to fireball.
Nice timing. Nice timing.
Still have to put on 8 jackets, but the ones at the beginning. It's like last time.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
On it.
Our forces
See
made
multiple of
this
these
outcome
seahorse
an
guys.
obvious one.
Did the spirit realm look like this, July?
The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were stone structures like this too. Brings back memories.
This should be right. Don't mind if I do. The Dud Bears will love this. Don't mind if I do. Here. A welcome find.
Can either change how one of these things are pointing. Thing is, won't that take away the one bridge I have?
If I angle it this way,
Create a bridge over there. But
this should be right.
That works.
Where did you go? This is very valuable.
Right, so we need to move that one again.
If I angle it this way, 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 this should be right. This should
I'm gonna
be
assume
right.
that's the one I need. And it's the second one I need to move. It's done at other positions are helpful.
If I angle it this way,
Oh, that does something new. Let's see if that's what we want. Oh, there's another one over here too.
I'll be taking this.
This one I can change? Yeah.
If I angle it this way,
as to exit, right? Yeah. And technically what they want me to do... Oh, she's on there already. They want me to go all the way... Okay, I guess like we figured out already what I'm gonna do. They probably want me to go back there, switch the bridge over here so I can get over here again. Or turn it on. I said to go down and do that. So I can switch the bridge, but they want me to walk over there. But I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna just jump. Because I can. Oh, there's monsters down there. Well, I don't wanna fight them. That's for losers who fail jumping. Or fail at bridge puzzle, I don't know. I'm a little concerned that there's a point up here, and I have not found a meridian at all. I have not been able to save before whatever this is coming up. That bothers me. Yeah, there's definitely a boss. There's like jars and everything. That's not the Benevolon, though. There's no way.
You always
It's gonna be
have
like a
to fight.
sub-boss.
I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, you gotta fight.
These are random mini-boss. Oh, the Frost Gigas! There's some secret mana. Ooh. Holy crap. I tried using my thingy. I'm not happy.
Nice timing. Think you can handle this?
I don't need healers. I didn't think about that. Well. Rest in peace me, I guess. If I didn't want to use anything. I don't want to use anything. I can't. I don't get out of here. And my cancel button's not working properly. Some of the buttons don't read. Should I flash strike him? Is that necessary?
Think you can handle this?
Maybe. Big enough deal, the boss. Oh crap. Not having healers definitely bad. Let's use this.
Together. Release your power. Thank you.
I'll carry on from here. It's a mobile up.
Stop doing whatever you're doing. Want a clash strike? This isn't the same element as the Benevolon. Or no, he's not, he's ice.
Just playing.
Did that do anything at all? I felt like it was useless.
Nice timing. Buckle up. You're not getting away. You're not getting away.
Finish the pot over here. Is it not? Oh. Come on, please break the pots. Thank you. Can I use more magic?
Nice timing.
Stand Salamando. Don't run into that.
You're not getting away.
Elemental!
I'm not getting close enough into the elemental vessel. And there it goes.
Give them a taste of the vessel's power. Go! Don't hesitate to strike!
He is just like a 3D version of the old Frost Gigas where he like does it weird teleporting thing.
You're not getting away.
For me.
Buckle up.
I need Clash Strike again. I'm saving that for the Benevolon though.
Fireballs crush them.
I'll carry on from here.
What I wanted to do. Shoot. Mine.
I think we can use the vessel. Salamando!
Trying to use the vessel.
Mighty elements, emerge!
Time to get to work. Think you can handle this? You're mine now!
Time to call on the elemental spirit!
Elemental! Elemental!
Fireball! You're mine now! Fireball! You're not getting away! Think you can handle this?
Elemental!
Uh-oh.
Elemental vessel.
That.
Elemental!
Oh, she using a couple. I'm guessing some of one of my AI partners healed him instead. Revived him, so it's kinda. I'm okay with that. Me, I don't like them using items, but he is beaten to it, it's fine.
Do all the Alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
This whole trip is a little irregular.
But yeah, it was literally the item I was gonna use, so that's not a big deal. Unfortunately, I had to use 2 of them, but oh well. Oh, there were healing pods right here. Boo. I couldn't find them. More NP1s. Really? There's more pods than I realized. Goes another split path here. What's it mean not go that way? Doesn't not teleport me who knows where. So let's learn from our mistakes and go the other way first. Until we dead end. This bridge is already made out. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, this way's where I came from, isn't it? Never mind. I guess it's not a split path. I'm just stupid. Oh, there was a meridian. I'm double
Fine
stupid.
opportunity to rest.
Luckily, that battle was not hard. Despite the fact that my allies died twice somehow. We kind of do that. We have 4 revive items for the real boss. We have a Clash Strike ready. We don't quite have a supercharged elemental weapon, but that's okay.
Let's continue.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear.
See, the thing I don't like, the only thing I don't like about this story is if it's all because of someone he loved, that doesn't make him any different than Orin. Because Orin did his bad guy stuff because of Liza. And, you know, wanted to be with her. And he apparently became a bad guy because the person he loved died. Which is kind of weird because he just cut Orin down like Orin was unimportant. But the way this is starting to lead makes it sound like they would have been, 2 people that could relate to one another because they had the same exact, I became a villain for the person I loved. Oh, hey, Beyond. De La Fosse, yeah. We're hearing, I guess, probably like his thoughts or something somehow. I don't know why.
I'll be taking this.
Because we learned a bit of his past. While you were gone, we learned that, he basically was a general in an army during a war in the past. And there was this girl who he protected. Like, somebody shot an arrow at her and she was about to die, and he, like, got in the way, and it, like, injured his right arm, which made him have to retire from fighting. Like, they managed to escape, but his arm was all injured, so he couldn't fight anymore. And I guess that was, like, the woman he loved, basically. So, like, they ran away together, and eventually the war ended, and they lived a peaceful life. But then the fairy approached him and said, hey, we need somebody, a mighty hero, to wield the Sword of Mana and defeat the Benevodons, or the world will be destroyed. And he's like, okay, I guess I'll do it. He tipped the sword that healed his arm. And the girl he loved said, I'll wait for you, you know, until you come back, and then we'll get married. That was the whole, like, promise they made. So he went and, like, going around the world, single-handedly killed all the Benevodons. But while he haven't explicitly said this, the implication is that by the time he returned, the girl was dead. So he can never be with her, and I'm assuming that's why he went evil.
So much
But,
to do.
I guess we'll find out what the truth is as this continues to
Duck bears
unveil.
will love this.
Watch yourselves, everyone!
Think you can handle this?
Give them a taste of the vessel's power, understood? Thanks. Moving.
Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
I don't know. So I assume the fact that he blames the goddess of mana is that because he was awake, basically he thinks that it's weird. 'Cause, like, he's like, there's a thought where he's like, oh, I would never gone if only I knew. And, like, all he wanted to do is be with her. So I'm guessing he just blames the goddess for giving him this quest that kept him away from marrying her. And then she ended up dying and he never got to be with her. That's my assumption. Or maybe she died of unnatural causes. Who knows? Maybe somebody killed her and he wasn't there to protect her. That could be another thing. We don't really know. I don't even know if she really died, but, like, it's heavily implied that she died, and that's why he's, you know, upset. But as I was saying just a second ago, that doesn't make him much different than Orin. Then blame whoever killed her. I don't know if anybody killed her. I don't know the story yet, Beyond. I'm just theorizing. All I know is that he blames the goddess because something happened. We don't know what happened, but he went on the quest, and as a result of him going on the quest and killing the Benevodons, something happened, and he wasn't able to prevent that something because he was busy fighting the Benevodons. That's all I know. But I was saying earlier that makes him no different than Orin, because Orin's whole thing is I became bad because I wanted to be with Liza, so I did bad guy things and wanted the sword and everything like that. It's like, what's the difference, you know? Like, they just keep reusing this, oh, people turning evil because they loved a girl, and they can't be with the girl now. But Val also had a girl he loved, and Orin took her away. You didn't see him going evil and having his villain arc. It's like, maybe we need to get a different... I'm hoping for a different motivation for the actual villain, but I don't know, it feels a little weak. Like, I think they're just using the whole, oh, somebody I love thing to make them sympathetic. They want you to sympathize with the villain. But I don't know. I did not sympathize with Orin at all. I just found him to be incredibly selfish because it was his fault in the first place that Liza got petrified. He merely caused that to happen by trying to get her to run away from her duties. She even said, no, I'll do it. I won't run away from it. And he's like, no, screw that. We're going to run away together. And then she turned to stone. And he became an evil villain and screwed over somebody else because of that. It's like, well, maybe you shouldn't... Maybe you should blame yourself, not other people. I don't know. I'm just hoping there's more substance to this villain than what meets the eye. Because you're not gonna make me feel bad for him. Just because his girl
I'm at
died
full strength.
while he was saving the world.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Okay, right. Where am I going here to solve this puzzle? Is there a light thingy I can access? That I'm just not seeing? Wait. There's something over it. I can't get over it though. I feel like the ice thing I just encountered is blocking something. But I can't interact with anything. So I can shoot something over there. So far, none of these are interactable. So I need to take a leap of faith and walk on an invisible floor. I don't like that. Even though they just implied the floor is always there and you just can't see it, I don't think that's how it actually works. Mechanically speaking. Like maybe in world, but not mechanically. I think you have to actually have the floor showing or you can't walk on it. Like if I just walked on where I thought there was a floor, it wouldn't work. I'm gonna move that down there. I can't find these floors. Yeah, nobody in this game was willing to accept shit happens as an excuse. Like, Orin was like, no, I don't care. I'm gonna just force the world to bend to my whim. To change things from happening the way they did. And then what happens? He just gets cut down like a loser by the bad guy. And accomplished
Watch
nothing.
my step!
Did I make that jump? Come on, I gotta be able to make that jump, right? There we go. Just don't let me across. I think I'll make this next jump. I don't know if I'm
Nice.
actually intended
Got
to
it.
do that, or I missed something, but I did it anyway. I don't care. That probably wasn't what I was supposed to do. It's over here. Still need 2 more pelts.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
Fire to burn!
That's slippery. What's the terrain?
Fire to
Nice timing.
Frigid cold makes my eyes cold.
I think these noise fire supposed to break the ice. Melt the ice or whatever. Apparently not. I got frosty.
Think you can handle this? You're not
Now it's
getting
melting.
away. Buckle up. Fireball.
Fire to burn! Fire to burn!
Cold makes my eyes close at their own accord.
He's gonna die.
Does this help? I'm here.
You're not getting away.
So cold. The frigid cold makes my eyes close at their own accord. One more remains.
On it.
I think we can use the vessel. Fireball!
And use the vessel.
Frigid cold makes my eyes close at their own accord. Commander!
Freak out.
Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks.
What's her strategy set to? She's spamming too many items. Oh, yeah. Stop using my items, please. And they have like no chocolate left. with Green in the party, she might be able to survive it better.
Val, you were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
I mean, he's not that bright.
This should be right.
Now we're doing platforms instead of floors, apparently.
If I angle it this way,
Oh. Does that help me any? Don't think so.
if I angle it this way, if I angle it this way, if I
That's
angle
when it
it
passes
this
over
way,
something, but it's
if
stopped
I
there.
angle it this way,
Like, how can I get it stopped there?
if I angle it this way,
So strange. Let's start with this one. Where you just lead me? Can I go to there? Like, I can kind of see it, almost. Can I land here?
Bears will love this.
Oh, it does actually work. I stand corrected. You can indeed land on them even if they're not shown by the lake. That's how the mechanics should work. I just didn't think they were going to do it that way. The voice lines trigger every time you do literally anything in a game. Every time you pick up an item, every time you pick up a syrup, every time you open a chest, every time you interact with a puzzle. Like everything. It's just triggered to queue up every single time. I don't know why.
Should have watched
I
my
jumped that
step.
wrong. I was trying to running jump and I didn't do it right. Where am I? The hell did that put me? Up. Yeah, we're just gonna swap it over this
If
time.
I angle it this way, if I angle
Nope,
it
that's-
this way,
That's a useless
this
angle.
should be right. This should be right.
I think get up here this way. Oh, I didn't even need that platform then.
What have you got? This is very valuable.
Chalice of loyalty. Oh. This platform's kinda useless, isn't it?
Should have
Yeah, I
watched
can't
my
get over there
step.
from there. I
Ah!
I'm not good at platforming.
If I angle it this way, nice, got it.
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delafos mean?
You wanted to see your smile again. It is kind of the whole, deal, I guess. The theme of this game is, like, losing your loved ones and being distraught over it. Like, love drives people to do crazy things. It may not seem logical, it may not make any sense, but when you're in love, you do things that are stupid and don't make sense all the time. So that is kind of realistic, in a sense.
Think you can handle this? Nice timing. Buckle up.
Elemental.
Buckle up. Fireball. Buckle up. You're not getting away. Fireball. Just my luck. Nice timing. Thank you.
Healing is much welcomed.
Fireball. You're not getting away.
Elementals!
Buckle up.
Fire devotion!
Lunar the elemental vessel is ready.
Elemental!
Much obliged.
Keep them coming.
Hey, we damaged it.
Understood.
I can still fight.
Elemental!
Thanks. Buckle up. I didn't expect the battle to get so fierce.
Bring the class point to grow out. And on the teleporter thingies. Alright. Where does this take us?
We've changed locations.
We're so high up. Are we above the clouds?
Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Delafos. Be wary of both, Val.
Right. We should prepare now before we move on.
Prepare where?
A fine opportunity to rest.
I'm as prepared as I'm going to get. Bring it on, Benevolon. Is this actually gonna look like window? The magazine to see. Hopefully the cutscene shows some cool stuff. Ah, there he is.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Why do you think it's somebody who's defeated you in the past? Is a mommy.
Delafos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
The fuck? That doesn't look normal.
I am overflowing with power!
Already? Well, too early for that.
This is the strength I remember. With such
These were too strong before.
At my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
Looks like the judgment has
She
come
doesn't want to
first.
answer them.
Then we better survive this.
Her protective mantle is nullifying our offensive.
Here I go!
Much obliged.
Abandon hope.
I'll carry on from here.
I'm all right.
Behold,
Just wait!
I didn't do it right.
abandon hope.
Come on.
Spirits, come forth!
Here we go.
Watch out! Unleashing my full power!
The physics such a weak one.
Abandon hope. Salamander. Abandon hope.
Time to get to work.
Behold.
Crush them. Nice timing. Buckle up.
Abandon hope.
Nice timing.
Abandon hope.
She's building up power. Buckle up. You're not getting away.
Fire diversion.
Behold.
I'll deal with this.
I'll carry on from here.
Abandon hope.
Watch out!
I guess the right one to use because it's... Well, maybe it's not. I should use the dark one. But she's kind of icy, even though she's light. So I was hoping that this might be a good one to use.
Abandon hope.
I'll deal with this. She finally starts to come around.
Behold. Abandon hope.
Try to escape. Help.
Abandon hope.
Is max volume background music? I can barely hear it. I'm kind of listening to dial themes, but I can't hear them. I can barely hear anything. I wonder if it's just louder on stream than it is for me, because, like, it's so low. If I do this, does that change anything? That might make the vine the same for both of us. Or I might have done nothing, I don't know. I'm still new to using capture cards. Oh, jeez.
I can help you. Here, much obliged. Thanks.
Abandon hope.
Think you can handle this?
Need to fireball tracks. I don't want to be hold whatever that is.
Abandon hope.
Jeez, I couldn't dodge that. It was also homing. I guess that's fair play.
All encompassing blow.
Do much.
Abandon hope. Behold.
There's a delay for that to go off.
Abandon hope.
Get out of there. Unfreeze, please. So I don't want to get near her.
Abandon hope.
Light got me out there, but it also got me nearly dead. Use the item, please.
I can help you.
He just does nothing sometimes. Don't ignore my commands.
Here. I can help you.
You're not getting away.
Abandon hope.
Karina's not gonna heal me.
The spirits will answer our call.
Behold.
Elemental!
Karina?
Abandon hope. Behold. Abandon hope.
Nice timing.
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that final call?
This is the end, Sophia.
Fireball! Fireball!
Behold. Whoa! That's slippery. Flee not from the truth, all-encompassing blow. Elemental candle.
Ah, you were supposed to do it that way. Come on.
Lend me your power.
There we go.
Abandon hope.
Time to get to work.
She got moogled.
Behold.
My time has come.
Abandon hope. Shimmering frost. Time to call on the elemental spirits.
I can't move. I don't know where I am.
Flee not from the truth, all-encompassing.
Jeez, I'm trying to revive a character, but they switched me to a character who was incapacitated. So that didn't really work.
I got this.
She got moogled again. Why does she keep getting moogled?
Time to get to work.
Behold. Time to call on the elemental spirits. Whoa! That's slippery. Abandon hope.
Time is now. Fireball! Fireball!
Oh, she's done. No, you're dead. Taste the power of the moon.
Spirits will answer our call.
Desire to seek the truth. You are not the goddess's chosen champion.
Hell, he got
Nor
away.
Are you a hero of the people? Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Delafos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Delafos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter
Big
devotion
answers.
corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain?
Hina.
Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth to the end.
So really the light Benevodon was very ice-oriented.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Sophia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina, it's been forever and a day.
That you, Joy? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Delafos in this state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Delos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Delos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge.
Revenge is so stupid.
I feel it the further we went into the temple. Delos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Delos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Delos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone back.
Look at you, facing challenges head-on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Huh? Wait a second. He's gonna be a Soul Guard animal?
Soul Guard Val, seeker of answers and truth.
I did not expect that.
Of the goddess of mana, I name you the Ohm of Light.
Me?
The hell's that work?
In home?
But Val's already got a job. Soul Guard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Soul Guard once, and then became the Alm
It's
of Earth.
true.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see.
Uh-oh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
They didn't even have to do the play.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater.
So I got a couple of issues here. Issue number 1. The fairy was right there, and they didn't do what I wanted them to do. Ask her what happened. She would probably know what happened with Delos and why he turned evil. The best person to ask is that fairy, because she sees everything and she interacts with everything, and she's the one who gave him the message in the first place to become the chosen of the goddess. Why don't they ask her? Now they're probably never going to see her again because there's no more alms to appoint. That was their last chance to ask her for information, and they're like, nope, we're stupid, we're not going to ask. Guys. Also, another thing. It's a sensitive topic. They asked the freaking Benevodon, though! They asked everybody who doesn't have an answer, except the one who does have an answer. Who could potentially have an answer, at least. They keep asking the wrong people. It's like, no, why are you asking them? They're not the ones that could tell you. Nah. Also, the fact that he's now an Alm makes it stupid that Hina died. Because they could have been together anyway. Well, at least to the end. They've been together as that Alm's going sacrifice, whereas before it's like, oh, if she's an Alm and I'm not, we'll have to part ways, and she'll sacrifice herself and I go on. That doesn't happen anymore. Because they'd be both alms. But, Hina died, so that kind of ruins the whole thing anyway, so it's kind of silly. So those are my issues right now. I have more issues, but not related to what just happened. My other big issue is, how Oren was made out to be like this antagonist that just ruined your life. And you never need to fight him or anything. He just kind of unceremoniously dies in a cutscene to the real villain. It's like, well, that was kind of, like, he had no real purpose. Like, either he could have done something cool to change, like, he had changed, redeemed himself, basically, and helped you out.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Or you could have fought him and got revenge. Like, one of those two things would have been satisfying. But they were like, nah, he'll just get cut down and do absolutely nothing. He won't even change. He'll still, like, be the same person. But just die like a punk. It's like, well, what was the point of that? That was dumb. So yeah, that was very unsatisfying for me.
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that. The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Delphos and Cerulean. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrain from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course. Here it goes. Delphos and Cerulean, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delphos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delphos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delphos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulean to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
That did not happen.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What?
Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Rhino after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Alm, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big review. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windan and Longrin. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delphos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. A special performance.
Special how?
We add a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. Play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come! I've always wanted to be a star! I was
You
made
would.
for the stage, baby!
It's a deal! The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Too bad. You're an actor now, but you're a star. A celebrity.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delphos and Cerulia.
Clap, clap, clap. Real fairy? But they already have a fairy in play.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delphos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave.
If he doesn't get to her
Delphos
first.
unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delphos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later. Yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delphos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Understood. Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
We're gonna ask the fairy some questions first.
next?
Shit, they went through all my dead bear items already. Breathing. I should make armor first.
Welcome.
Not dancing.
What will it be?
I guess this male. Let's see, I'm a short. Yeah, I got enough money.
Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Stop by again.
To make sure I don't have urinate thing. Think I do. Oh yeah, we're not allowed to change her claws ever. That's her endgame equipment. Every once in a while they will give me a better weapon, but they got me this time. What? Excellent show next fudge. Are you having a seizure?
Welcome.
Merchant? What about the merchant? That's what I heard the merchant was saying earlier.
Come again.
He said, excellent choice. Thanks a bunch.
Welcome. We've got what you need.
Oh, you have new weapons? Huh. I see a new weapon for Val for some reason. Oh, you're gonna like these ones for Crest I'm not using for him right now. Nope, can't use these claws. They're not the Moogle claws. I don't care how weak it makes her, she's gonna have the Moogle claws forever. He doesn't need a new weapon either, that sucks. Great currently using with him. The hammer or the parasol? Read the hammer. That's like a dark lamp. It's not a hammer. What is this?
Would you like to peruse? Thank you.
Get one
Would
of
you
each
like
of
to
these
prove?
things.
Thank
I don't know
you.
which I'm using for him, glass-wise. I know she's using the site.
Would you like to peruse? Thank you. Come again.
Good enough for now.
Let's use the meridian to travel. Let's
Not
race
to
up.
me. Alright, I gotta go back on Vustav probably.
I must chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kuma Al's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm just glad he joined the convoy.
Oh, that's right, I need to do my quest still. I need 2 more of those stupid fur things.
Where to
So-
next?
Let's quickly go back to Wendell, which looks nothing like Wendell. And hunt some not howlers, jackals. Gonna go back to sleep. Alright. Sleep well. I'll go back to talking to myself now. Where did I go from here? I mean, this way. I don't go that far in, so it should be easy battle. Yeah, here we go. Perfect.
Nice timing. Keep this coming. Buckle up. Here's gonna taste the vessel's power. Elemental! Thanks. Think you can handle this? It's useless to it. Understood. I didn't expect the battle to get so fierce.
Okay, so that should complete that. So nice to go to the NPC that wanted it.
Where's our next stop?
Yes!
I just worked somewhere it's closer. Yeah, like here.
Where to next?
I'm not doing that. Where are you? Where's here? Same piece. Now, you're next to the Larry go. This way.
Oh. I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Money. Favor. Trust. Well, it's not a saver if I didn't save the money. I don't have that much money on hand. It's just how much I've earned. Ever. Which is a little different.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
Alright.
Let's rest up.
Need to go back to whatchamacallit place. And I now what I now. I need to get more candy. And grills. There's 2 stars. That's weird. Go that way. I know 2. There's up 2 beaches that can land that gets there. I know just at the day cliffs. I guess technically there's... Oh, you can go from one side to the other side of the world depending where you're on. Fair enough. That's weird. But technically true, I guess. I'm sure there's a little cactus hiding in there with the rest of the cactuses out here. But I have no idea where it is. This is gonna be somewhat of a turning point in the game. I should definitely prepare before I climb that tree again. Or not tree, but sprout. Beanstalk? Beanstalk. Jack Sprout.
Welcome. What can I get for you?
Yeah, hopefully I have chocolate.
Are these wares? Thank you.
Are these wares? Thank you. That's gonna take all my money.
Are these wares? Thank you.
I'm exaggerating it and they take all my money, but
to your
still.
liking?
It
Are
feels
these
like
wares?
it.
Thank you. Please come again.
I need fairy walnuts. The acorns don't restore enough, but they don't sell walnuts here. Equal enemies.
Don't make a fight.
Just what I need.
The fire vessel had like a worse attack.
I guess this means I've improved.
Stupid charge thing is dumb. You just have you stuck running in place for a while. You're not even like hitting anything. It's like the worst attack. Maybe I should just warp.
We should be off.
No, this one. Yeah, he's putting me backwards from where I want to go. I think you can still buy stuff here from the cat merchants. They may have better items. And to the point, you put more sproutlings in here. Like even like at least after he gives a point on, the rest of them should wake up or something. I don't know.
Welcome! You can't go wrong with these goods.
Gosh, acorn still.
Coming in soon.
You don't have the inventory I need it. I need to stay here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What if I'm near the end? If I'm gonna got all the bombs, I'm gonna make another run to the mana tree. Dalifos is probably gonna be there. It's in here. Gold Clothes Wizard. Oh, we good to find. I kinda just ignore them, they're kinda weak.
All right. Take us where we need to go.
Yeah, this weird thing. Am I going over here? Yeah. Forgot how this one worked. Jump.
Don't mind if I do.
The monsters though, so guess there's those. Fine, we'll fight them.
Promising.
This shouldn't take long.
Keep them covered. Thanks. Buckle up.
It's the best!
Yeah.
Probably in a new area. Good luck. A meridian.
A fine opportunity to rest.
So I'm just curious though.
Let's continue. Take us where we need
Nope.
to go.
Haven't been very many Benevolon fights.
This?
That seems a bit strange to me. We fought ran the Earth, and then we fought in a play. We fought Earth, Light, and Dark. But that's it. Where are the rest of the Benevolons? Is he slowly releasing them all? So this can't be the end. We have to. There's no way they're gonna let us like finish the game without
Let's continue.
fighting the rest of them, right? Oh, a light one. This is new.
And with that, we've changed locations.
Didn't expect that. Still weak enemies though.
Come on. I'll be taking this. Let's continue. Take us where we need to go. I'll be taking this.
Is there anything actually? How far does this extend? Do I go all the way over there? No, there's no chance. Well, is there gonna hurt if I just? Oh yeah. There's no. Doesn't go anywhere near that far. Oh wow. Where did that put me? Can't put me there. Good. That's quicker than going drag on. So
Fire the first one. Keep it up. Fire the first one. Thanks. Think you can handle this? Thanks. Fireball. Think you can handle this? It's useless to run.
wanna get eaten.
Grant me strength. That's the last.
A Soulguard's resolve never sways.
What have you got? This is very valuable.
That is steel.
Nice. Got it.
I should be using some of these items, but I have not. I have enough points for half the stuff. Everything was over here. You go that way. And what way is it to go? I probably go somewhere else in the flower that I figure out.
Show us the wonders
Like, do this take me back over here, maybe? Okay, I think there's just no way to get back. Right? Yeah. I didn't see that. That's that Earl alone. Can't get through there. Okay. Written's back right key, isn't it? We need not. This is maybe new.
Think you can handle this? Thanks. Moving. You're not getting away. The elemental. Understood. Thanks. It's useless to run.
They weren't so tough.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
Oh, this area. I hate this area.
Up here. Take us where we need to go.
So I go over this little spot here. Where's next? Get rid of that light. I mean, not directly. And walk on this without falling. Oh, yikes. I didn't think I was gonna stick that landing.
What have you got? Impressive.
Christian allies are not smart enough to stick the landing.
Don't let your guard down. Nice timing. Grant me strength. Buckle up. Keep them coming. I didn't expect the battle to get so fierce.
You put it this way now. Could we get another flower to help us out?
Take us where we need to go.
You can't get up there, how well? I tried. This one might just double jump across. Allies fail. Because they're not smart enough, probably.
Don't make a fight. Now it's time to...
Woke me up.
Fire diversion. Moving.
So now it's probably not good on the water, and there's some plants here too. Nope.
Much obliged. Keep them coming. On it. Moving.
Need more elemental variety here. fire. That she helped bring in battles. Tuerika, please a meridian. It's always welcome.
A fine opportunity to rest.
Just enough of it. Incline that he has a hop up in this thug just running with him properly.
Don't let your guard down. Nice timing. All right. You're not useless to them.
Someone heal me. Karina? Karina! Thank you.
Thank you. Keep them coming.
Our forces make this outcome an obvious one.
Something's up ahead. Oh. And more, battle party. We're like in town mode. Time for the sad part of the game.
I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bar back there. Goodbye, Convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost myself. We owe him.
Who knows? We might get another chance to show our appreciation to Trent.
Fred, I think is from Legend of Mana originally. Speaking of,
Alms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Delaphos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the century of the sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Ish. Focus.
As for you, soul guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a soul guard in my time here as the overseer. However, you have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alms.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard in your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Delaphos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving Benevolence to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Delaphos is regaining strength, And now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Delphos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We have
feel
no choice.
partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's core stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Orms, nor on the goddess of mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Orms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Orms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Thanks. We'll try. Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
My question is, why was the sword outside of the sanctuary? None of this would have happened if the sword was in the sanctuary, since nobody but an Alma can go into the sanctuary. That would have solved the entire problem in the game if the sword was in an appropriate place.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, wait!
Thanks. Cute.
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar, yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
Hey, Diz.
The fairy.
Dropping those E's as always, I see. Life begins with the Mana Tree, and when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the Mana Tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the Mana Tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes, if Kidiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the Mana Tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
It's ominous. We're not gonna stay on the path, are we? Something's gonna go wrong. Why can't we just ask the fairy? But yeah, anyway, I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty good, whatever.
Monsters?
How are you?
Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these sanctuary monsters. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication, or perhaps specific species are able to puncture.
Oh
Don't care.
Master H is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going, but Be careful, everyone.
Yeah, how you doing, Dis?
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
I did.
Leave the hypotheses to H, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally, a lucky break. Now that I'm an Olm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Not the plot device.
Let's continue. I'm at full strength.
Ta-da! There was always rat bites in a sanctuary. They had that in trials
Nice.
too.
Got it.
About 2 hours ago, your son comes to you and says he was going to his girlfriend's place for a birthday. You said, cool. When is it? He said in 15 minutes. How long? Have you known about this? A couple of weeks. Didn't tell you. Da-da. How can you know didn't tell? Yeah. I hear that kids always tell you everything last minute. Just bring it on you. Even they could have like told you ahead of time. Was that like that as a kid? I don't remember. No, actually, I definitely was. I remember a case where, it was in high school. Yeah, it was in was it high school? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was high school. We were doing like a group project, and like the group organized to go over like, oh, we have to go over like one person's house, like whoever the largest house. It was like, oh, we'll meet there for the group project. And I didn't like tell my parents about it until like the day of, like probably like a half hour before we were planning to meet up. I was like, oh, by the way, I need to go to my friend's house for a school project. And it's like, why didn't you tell me beforehand? I don't know, I didn't think about it. It's a tail.
Think you can handle this? Thanks. Think you can handle this?
Oh gosh, Rabbite Ring.
Go for it. Picking a fight with us was foolish. Don't mind if I do.
I just jump down there? Or is that not smart? I see no reason not to. Away we go! Okay, he's with a teleport there.
If there were trapped species inside of the barrier, we must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
It figures. Ish, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own way.
You just said words won't reach him. Not that right now.
How's this? I'm at full strength.
Those are different.
Look what the cat's strength.
Look at the cat.
My gratitude.
Fire diversion. Elemental.
I'm just using fire on them because they look like plants, but that doesn't really help in this game. These aren't Pokemon rules, but I don't know what else to use. Doesn't like I know anybody's weakness. Oh.
Elemental. Keep them coming.
Our brawl bore fruit. My thanks.
I'll be taking this.
That's it. Need chocolate. I need Durham. Founding that can use them. King Rat Bite.
Fire diversion! It's useless, Tura. Fire diversion! Keep them coming! It's useless, Tura. Buckle up! Understood. Buckle up.
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Here. A welcome find.
They should jump down again. I'm definitely not tightroping across that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Around the air, cross that. Please tell me they want me a tightrope. I'm not good at 3D movement. I think they want me a tightrope though. Darn it. I don't see like a vessel power that I can activate to make this easier. It is so thin. Ready to work? No. Okay, the helm you can land on that. So what am I supposed to do? I'm ready across. I thought maybe I'd walk on those like branches, but I tried landing on it and it just fell.
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Don't remind him.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
This doesn't help.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same.
I need more gold silvers.
Don't mind if I do.
Right, these eggplant men. You upgrade to Tomato Man.
You're not getting away! Nice timing.
Oh, the Griffin Claws, that's right. I forgot about the enemy. Were they even in the remake? Cause I'm remembering them now from the Heavy. Or are they from Secret of Mana, maybe? Now I think about it, they're from Secret of Mana. That's why. I remember them in the Child remake. They're in the, were they in the Mid Holy Land? I don't know where you encountered them.
Fire diversion! On it! Keep them coming!
How did you die in a random battle? Come on.
I can help you. Well, that's that.
I need to revoke your, party privileges. Does anybody have an actual, like, revive spell? Okay, you do. Then you're gonna be in the party instead.
The elements are all around us.
Nothing to go on your ability ring. Okay, it's already there. Good.
Up here. I'll be taking this. Don't mind if I do. What went through the minds of the Ohms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
I forgot to check something. You can do yours. You're not in the party right now. For you can do your... Yes, you can. True way. Okay, you can do yours. Crinkle read. That's worth having too.
I'm starting to dig it.
Three more of these.
We need your help. A welcome find.
Ah, they're the chess pieces. I was wondering where they run. Make their appearance.
You're not getting away. Fireball.
They don't do much from magic. You guys not healing healers.
You need to press on. Time to get to work.
Karina taking over.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm on it.
You know, I need her to restore her NP somewhere.
Taking
It
this.
seems harder for the non-player character. Oh, I could just feed them ready in.
Here. Leave it to me.
Never mind that.
I'll deal with this. Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
Save points welcome. Now, usually around this point in the day, during our weekend streams, whoever's streaming would take a break to go eat some food. But I run on pure candy, so I don't need that. But I do need to use the restroom real quick. So I will be right back for a much shorter period of time. Ew. Right. I did not mute my mic when I stepped away. Oh well. Fortunately, I did not reveal any secrets. Is this the audience hall? Big man, this is a boss arena, obviously.
Huh? The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the mana goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
Yeah, it's a Flammy.
It's Vidiz, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidiz is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction, what resides within your heart. Make me understand your intent.
Meet the fighter.
Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
She wants actions, not words, then.
We must convince her of our conviction.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, Vidiz.
I do not intend to blink. Now come.
Right, damaged up. Yeah.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
This one's a tough.
What if I don't have...
Test your might.
You know what element I'm using?
Well done.
That's it.
Right answer.
You have to pick the right one. Just clear them out real quick. They're not as hard as the last time I had multi-stage enemies like this.
I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
Really think about what she's telling us.
The knowledge that leads mortals astray.
Think carefully.
No.
That's correct.
Okay.
Right answer.
Do I take damage if I pick the wrong one? I kind of like this gimmick battle though. It's different. What? It puts me on a spot, making me feel stupid if I get the wrong answer. Because it's like a trivia contest essentially. Let me use spurs. Plus, I'm probably too late by the time I get there. That's it.
You know what? Then we go all out.
Hang over till it's over, Batiste.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
Val, you can decipher it.
Oh gosh. I don't have Val.
Test your might.
Okay, I think it's in the same spot. Isn't the blue thing still on there?
That is correct.
We got it.
Okay. She's just floating? She's like Super Saiyan or some shit. Wait, she can just throw rocks down? It's actually pretty cool. I can fly. I mean, she only has one wing, so normally she can't fly, but she's like kind of floating around in that state. That's actually badass. Yeah, I'm almost level 32. Which would probably be at the level I'm supposed to be. And it was actually easy.
Now it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the goddess of mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Batiste.
But are you gonna fly us around after this? I kinda wanna fly.
Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either.
How would you know?
Looks
You've
just
never
like
been
it
here
did
before.
back in Adiel times.
I guess before the barrier.
Had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Well, we might offer our souls, but not yet.
Coda, the Ohms have arrived.
Coda?
Coda.
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiza's trial admirably, Val. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
Yeah, he looks like he related.
Sister, if we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the mana goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the goddess of mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Koda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the mana goddess.
We saw him walk over the water.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go.
Well, there's an item so you can
Taking
keep
this?
him later. There we go. The other items in the horizon. Okay. I figured they wouldn't do that to you, but you never know. I'd stuff on you.
Goddess of Mana. I'm Val, and these are my friends. We've come here to ask for a moment of your time, before we offer our souls. Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the world setting the Benevodons loose.
His only goal is to get his revenge on you, goddess. You have to do something.
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and Core Stones, and my strange ability. All of it.
We coulda know.
Goddess? I promise we're telling the truth. Please listen to us.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the time comes. But first, we have to protect the world from this danger.
She cannot
Steers.
hear you. The goddess of mana is unreachable in her slumber.
Why didn't you tell us that in the first
She
place?
has not once awakened since she first fell into this long, long sleep.
Not a single source I have read has ever referenced that the goddess was in this state.
No one has ever been allowed this deep within the sanctuary. Her condition is not known to any others.
But Delafos is breathing down our necks. The goddess was our last hope.
Koda? How did she end up like this?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decisions. So, I will tell you. Tell you how this all came to be. The truth behind this world.
Uh-oh.
What could have happened to the goddess? Koda should have some answers at least.
Gotta be related to Delafos. I don't know why you have to walk forward to talk to him again to get the rest of the cutscene. You should just continue from there. It's kind of silly. I hate when games do that.
Fadiel, the world as it was once known in the distant past, was made up of 5 realms. The spirit realm, the mortal realm, the mystic realm, the ethereal realm, and the arboreal realm. Mana power once flowed freely through these places, and Fadiel knew only peace and prosperity. Until one day, mortals, in their greed, sought to use that power for warfare. The flow of mana was disrupted, and the 5 realms became perilously unbalanced. The mortal realm consumed an enormous amount of mana, plunging the mystic realm, home to the Benevodons, into disarray. the divide between the realms weakened to the point that all worlds merged into one. When the mana dried up, the monsters unleashed their wrath.
The discord that had driven people to degrade the powers of mana ended, and their battle against the Benevodons began.
The goddess wished to save the mortals from suffering at the hands of the Benevodons. So she asked Fairy, her emissary, to find Deilophos, name him her champion, and bequeath unto him the Mana Sword. And as promised, he successfully subdued all 8 Benevodons. However, he refused to return the Mana Sword, and instead swore revenge against the goddess after the death of Cerulia.
Is that what
I
changed
knew it.
Deilophos so drastically?
He lost the person most dear to him.
Sounds like Deilophos couldn't come to terms with her passing.
Indeed, Deilophos saw no reason to care about a world bereft of the one he loved. So he turned against the Mana Goddess. She ended up using all her strength to preserve a corrupted world. With her power exhausted, the goddess then fell into a deep sleep. It was up to the guardian of the sanctuary, namely me, to stand against Deilophos with the help of the elementals. But it was not enough. We struck each other at the same time, resulting in his stone imprisonment and my destruction. Only my will survived. If only I had been stronger.
So, Coda, Deilophos, and I all carry the same pain within us.
So you're the one responsible for that boulder by the entrance, huh, Coda?
Yes, though he managed to break free regardless. With the help of the elementals, I was able to divide Deilophos' terrible power and seal it away with the Benevodons scattered across the land. But I underestimated the strength of his hatred. His power was steeped in animosity, which bled into the surrounding lands, creating horrible disasters in its wake. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure. The wind will rage and the winged fall flightless. Pure waters will run foul and disease spread. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. Verdant lands will wither away and seeds will cease to sprout. The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. The moon's hold over time will splinter, depriving all beings of logic. What people refer to as prophesied disasters are actually the curse of Deilophos' power upon the land.
Then, the source of these disasters was never the Benevodons at all. It was a curse, brought about by a single man's folly, from the very start.
Strong emotions revitalize mana power. In addition, Deilophos had access to the energy from the Mana Sword itself. The elementals tried to stop Deilophos' curse from running rampant. Their powers suppressed the worst effects from taking hold. But with the 5 realms now combined, the flow of mana slowed to a trickle. Elementals couldn't maintain that balance indefinitely. And so, without anything to check its dangerous powers, the effects of the curse spread throughout the entire world. Tortured by the curse of Deilophos, mortals turned to the goddess for help and offered up sacrifices. Alms. Alms would travel to the mana tree and freely give up their souls, their life force, to the sleeping goddess. As I mentioned, strong emotions bring about mana power. With the souls from faithful alms, the flow of mana was rejuvenated, for a time. Powers restored, the elementals could once again suppress the effects of the curse. But after 4 years, their stores of mana would once again run dry.
That's why the alms have to go to the mana tree to stop disaster from befalling our villages.
At the end of their pilgrimage, I would change the alms into core stones to give to the goddess.
Core stones? Wait, You can...
Yes, Val. Your ability was passed down through my bloodline. Originally, it was used to return monsters to the flow of mana. Reintroducing life into the flow of mana was how Fadiel maintained balance.
So then what I did to Hina...
Oh, Val.
Sooner or later, that fate was waiting for her in the end.
Yes, as it waits for all alms who come to the Mana Tree. Your souls will be given to the goddess to protect the cycle of mana, including the soul of the Alm of Earth that you possess.
Liza's?
This is all we can do until the Mana Goddess reawakens.
What's
What
that?
happened now? Delafos?
The barrier is under siege.
Whoa, what is going on? It's probably the Benevolence. Looks like they're trying to break through.
This is
I guess.
Delafos' doing.
Oh! There's that one. Cheeks.
What'll happen to the sanctuary?
There is no need for alarm. Neverdons hold great power. Not as great as the sanctuary itself.
Eating all at once. Now what? I just give up?
They're retreating.
Oh. Good.
There is no sign of the man himself. Perhaps Delafos intended this attack to serve as a diversion?
Delafos and the Benevolence are still a threat to us all, just like in the past.
Things aren't looking so good for the world if these monsters run free.
If the goddess is unable to grant us aid, we must muster our own forces. It is our chance to fix the future.
Our loved ones need protection. I'll do it alone if I have to.
don't
We've
have to.
already defeated 3 of these things. The remaining 5 will be a piece of cake.
Coda, we need time. I promise we will offer up our souls, but we have to take care of the world first. We will stop the rest of the Benevolence and Delafos before he hurts anyone else.
I do not have the power to stop you either way. Do what you feel is right. The decision to fight should be left to the living. It is your duty, as protecting the sanctuary is mine. I believe your group of alms has untold potential to rejuvenate the flow of mana. And more.
More what?
It is not important. What matters is that as long as Delafos has the Mana Sword, he will continue his assault on the sanctuary, and the goddess kept safe within.
Then, we'll just have to reclaim the sword ourselves. It's the only way to keep disaster at bay.
Returning the sword to its rightful place wouldn't hurt either.
You should keep the core stone of the Alm of Earth. Abiding by the will of the alms is important after all.
Coda is putting a lot of faith in you. I think you'll be able to handle the road ahead as well.
Vadiz has also acknowledged their worthiness. It is time that I trusted in people once more. Though I cannot lend you my own power, I can at least release that of this little one.
Oh! Is she gonna grow up to be a flying? I need flight. real, Flammy. Does that make Karina's attacks better too? Since Ramco is part of her attack set? I wonder.
Oh, is that you? What happened to you?
I do believe this is the sacred beast Flammy. Ramco must have been Flammy the entire time. Flammy
No
has
shit.
made many documented visits to our world, but I never dreamed I would be in her presence.
Oh, I get it.
It's always
Ramco
Flammy.
was just another form of Flammy to begin with.
Her wings are the fastest way to convey you to the Benevodons. Make haste, Alms.
Thanks.
Yay! We've got Flammy. Present Remy Rig up here? I guess I can jump high enough. So, in theory, I should be able to travel the entire world now. You want wings? Then just grow wings, come on. Sounds like a skill issue.
Flammy can take you anywhere in the world you want to go.
Ramco,
Yes.
you got so big. Big and strong enough to carry all of us. All the little ones grow up so fast.
Remember that Flammy's power can only fly you around for so long. She'll revert back to her cub form when you land. Just use
Okay.
the Flammy drum to summon her whenever you need to fly.
Sure. That's her excuse for Ramco still being part of the Karina moveset, I guess. When you're not flying, she turns back into Ramco, so that she can be small and do the attacks.
To return you to Labrazzo.
She says it would be her
Right.
pleasure.
Then, to the Grotto we go.
Are we going to Lagrazzo?
Now then, with Ramco's permission, shall we be off to Labrazzo?
There's probably something in those archives that can help us with the Benevodons. Let's go.
I can't do my menu from here.
Ramco must really like the sound of that drum, huh?
We'll be relying on her a lot from now on.
Thanks for all the help,
The music
Ramco.
drum yet.
You're the best.
I was hoping they would be playing, what's the song called? Can You Fly, Sister? Is it Archives? Does that count? Okay, what are we doing here?
Excellent landing, young Ramco. Brava! Now then, I will begin the process of compiling what I observed within the sanctuary for analysis.
You're not going to help us with the Benevodons?
Of course not.
Oh, it grieves me to say it, but I must decline. Though please keep in mind that I want a full report on your exploits. I will add it to my account of this historic situation we find ourselves in.
He's so
I
unreliable.
suppose he is the best suited.
It's okay that you want to analyze your data, but please don't let the information that Coda entrusted you with turn into gossip.
Of course, not to worry. I take great pains to compile my notes in secrecy.
If it isn't the head curator and the rest of the arms, you're safe. Oh, we were worried when we heard the Benevodons were attacking the Mana Tree.
I am as well as can be expected, thanks to the Mana Goddess's barrier. Word of the Benevodons' revival has spread, I see. Have you determined where the monsters have appeared, perchance?
Reports indicate that disaster is spreading to the lands that house the Benevodons. Besseroth, Benevodon of Wind, has been spotted in the Vale of Longgreen. And Tomarni, Benevodon of the Moon, near Etern. Gandum, Benevodon of Water, was seen outside of Illistana.
while the Benevodon of Wood, Floret, is stalking Vertius Burrow as we speak. Scribes have already been sent afield to collect what information they can.
Curious. The Benevodon of Fire has not been accounted for. Is there no word of Volkibel?
Is it there?
No reports out of the Tiania area as of yet. Our theory is that the Fire Benevodon still slumbers.
No, we saw him.
I see. I suppose that is good news. It seems you all have 4 Benevodons to take care of at present.
I can feel it. The flow of mana power in each area has changed. You could start in any location, but time is of the essence.
Yeah.
My word! An emissary of a goddess! What a singular wing shape! Would you mind if I sketched it?
I'm afraid I'm in a hurry.
We should get going too. Good luck, Ish.
Farewell. We will meet again soon, I'm sure.
So yeah, we traveled the tree to practically learn nothing.
4 monsters we know of. So Val, what'll it be?
Leave it to me. We can head out now.
I had to pick which one I want to start with. Oh, just the closest one.
The ground looks so small from up here. Off to check in on Vertius Burrow? Rumor has it that Floret, the Benevodon of Wood, is awake. Yeah, my friends won't know if something's wrong if they're all asleep.
Where'd this feather come from?
It's big. Too big. A Benevodon, perhaps?
Oh no, they're gone. Everyone was eaten.
Jule?
The Benevodon of Wood, it attacked, ate everyone. I can feel their fear soaked into the soil.
Does that mean the Sproutlings are...
No,
All
I
gone.
think they're okay.
What?
We're
I
interconnected,
think you said they were eaten.
so I know. But we have to look around for clues as to where the Benevodon went.
Gotta search the burrow and see if there are any clues about that Benevodon.
Left me another time. What I really want to do is take advantage of the fact that I have free roam to the whole world map and get rid of all these damn sub-quests that I have. Side quests, whatever. Because a bunch of stuff that I didn't do. And when I actually did do, I just didn't report back to the person. Forgot about that. Some of these rewards are probably not very good, but whatever. I need to like a guide for this one, because I only found one ruin. I like no idea how to do that one. And I just need to find the fish. And that's just defeating those guards in the desert, which is also pretty easy. So I'll probably wanna set that as the main one, so it points me there.
Let's rest up.
See ya. I'm just gonna do it off stream. I don't wanna like waste everybody's time with me hunting down everything, exploring the world. So it's probably a good time to stop. A little shorter than I wanted to stop. I wanted to actually go for a long stream since I have the time now. I could like technically stream until like 6 p.m. Which, if you're in a different time zone, that's basically 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. Is like my cutoff point. But oh well. I didn't realize I was gonna get to a point where I have like flights in a weird spot like this. And I don't wanna like run around without a game plan, basically. So as much as I do really wanna continue and move the plot along, I do wanna take the time to do some hunting and backtracking and all that fun stuff. Or not fun stuff, I guess. When I have chance outside of the stream. And then I can go back to the actual game proper. And he just quit out here. Alright. So yeah. That's gonna do it for today. I will be streaming again next Saturday, and it's gonna be probably a much longer stream. Because I'm gonna try to wrap up at least all the Benevodon stuff for however long that takes. If not, maybe the whole entire game. I don't know how much game is left. But we'll see. Let me find somebody to raid. Who can I raid? Maybe somebody also playing Visions of Mana? We'll make a new friend, potentially. Yeah, let's go with this random person who is streaming this game as well. So, thanks everyone who stopped by. Slime out.